All right, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into why your digital vault might actually be wide open to modern cyber heists, and more importantly, exactly how you can lock it down using cryptographic armor. I am super excited to get into this with you, because moving away from traditional security methods is without a doubt the most impactful upgrade you can make to your digital life right now. Well, short of just chucking your phone into the ocean anyway.
So we all rely on that familiar text message, right? That little 6-digit code pinging your phone to protect your bank accounts, your emails, the whole shebang. But what if I told you it's no longer the ironclad security guarantee you think it is? For years, getting that text made us feel totally secure. But the landscape of digital threats has shifted radically, and that little text message, it's now a massive target.
Which brings us to Section 1, the illusion of safety. Now, the absolutely crucial point to understand here is that top-tier security organizations are actively abandoning SMS. We are talking about the major players, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, or CISA, and tech giants like Microsoft. They're deprecating text message verification for one simple reason. It has become a primary vector for identity exploitation. They aren't just politely suggesting we move on, they are fundamentally rewiring their systems to leave SMS in the dust. And to really get why they're doing this, we have to look at the tools hackers are playing with today.
Let's jump into Section 2, how AI hacks SMS.
Historically, intercepting SMS codes took physical exploits or hyper-targeted social engineering. It was hard work, but AI has essentially commoditized these attacks. There are three main vectors we're dealing with now. First, AI-enhanced phishing that literally adapts to you in real time. Second, mass automated social engineering. Just imagine getting a call from a bot that sounds exactly like your actual local bank teller, smoothly tricking you into reading back your code. Insane, right? And third, AI-powered carrier exploitation, basically next-gen SIM swapping. Hackers use AI to scrape deep background profiles on you from data broker leaks, instantly writing up highly authentic scripts to trick telecom employees into routing your phone number directly to the hacker's SIM card.
And that brings us to the very real-time threat of the man-in-the-middle bypass. Look, in the past, a fake website was basically just a static, dumb page. But today's AI-assisted toolkits use real-time large language models to dynamically scan login workflows. So if you type your SMS code into one of these high-fidelity fake pages, an AI script instantly grabs it and forwards it to the real server. It completes the bypass in milliseconds. It totally defeats the entire purpose of an expiring text message.
All right, so let's look at the alternatives in Section 3, Meet Your Cryptographic Armor. You can really see the stark contrast here. On one hand, we have the vulnerable, easily intercepted SMS system that relies on spoofable cell signals. And then, compare that to the pristine, heavily fortified protection of authenticators and passkeys. These are built on uncrackable cryptographic foundations, like the FIDO standard. This is the armor you absolutely need to be wearing.
Let's break down the first piece of this armor. Authenticator apps. We're talking about incredibly secure applications like Google Authenticator, Microsoft Authenticator, or the tools built right into Bitwarden and 1Password. These apps generate time-based one-time passwords, TOTPs, directly on your physical device, and they change every 30 seconds. And here's the kicker. Because they don't rely on cell signals or telecom routing whatsoever, they are completely immune to SIM swapping. An attacker literally cannot call your phone carrier and steal an Authenticator app. And then, we have the absolute gold standard. Passkeys. Built on that FIDO standard we mentioned, passkeys replace both your password and your 2FA entirely. Think of them like a biological DNA lock for your account. They use a unique cryptographic key pair that's physically tied to your device's biometrics, like your Face ID, your fingerprint, or device PIN. Passkeys are 100% phishing-resistant. Why? Well, because even if an AI mimics a website flawlessly, your phone or computer will mathematically recognize that the underlying domain is a fake, and it will just flat out refuse to hand over the key. The human element of being tricked, completely removed from the equation.
Moving right along to Section 4, the migration blueprint.
Now, migrating does require a manual account-by-account sweep. You're going to want to start with your most critical hubs, your email accounts, your financial institutions, your password managers. For our highly recommended first option, upgrading to passkeys, the process is actually surprisingly seamless. First, sign into your account, like Google, Apple, Amazon, and head over to the security settings. Second, look for a button that says Create a Passkey or Go Passwordless. Third, authenticate the prompt using your computer or phone's biometric system, Touch ID or Windows Hello, and finally, just save your backup. Passkeys securely sync across your cloud ecosystem, whether that's iCloud Keychain, Google Password Manager, or a cross-platform manager like 1Password.
But hey, for accounts that just don't support Passkeys yet, option B is migrating to an Authenticator app. First up, download a trusted app from your official app store. Second, go to your account's security page and initiate the setup by clicking something like Add Sign-In Method. Third, the website's going to show you a QR code. Just open your new app, tap the plus icon, and scan that code with your camera. Finally, the app will instantly start generating those 30-second codes. Just type the current 6-digit code back into the website to prove they're synced up, effectively binding your device to the account.
Almost done. Section 5, closing the back door.
Okay, you might think your digital vault is totally locked down right now, but there is one final step, and this is critical. Merely adding a passkey or an authenticator app does absolutely nothing to secure your account if your vulnerable SMS text messages remain active as a fallback method. I literally cannot stress this enough. Leaving your phone number attached is like installing a massive, heavy-duty bank vault door, but leaving a flimsy screen door wide open right next to it. So, once your new cryptographic method is verified and working, you must go back into that exact same security page and delete your phone number, or at the very least, turn off the toggle that says Use for Sign-in/Verification. This actively closes the back door. If you skip this step, an AI-powered attacker on a fake login page can just click Try Another Way, totally bypass your newly minted passkey, and force the system to send an easily interceptable text message right into their track.
All right, we've covered the illusions of traditional SMS, the fascinating and frankly terrifying speed of AI attacks, and the exact step-by-step blueprint you need to forge your own cryptographic armor. I really want you to take a moment today to evaluate your highest priority accounts, implement these upgrades, and rigorously check those fallback methods. So I'll leave you with this final thought. When the next generation of AI-driven heists attempts to strike your digital identity, will they hit an impenetrable wall, or will they find a backdoor you forgot to lock?
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next one. If you're curious how I create these videos, from AI voiceovers to video editing and research, you'll find my complete toolkit in the description.